Greetings from fall in Quebec.
We have had several language fails over the last 8 weeks, but we had a really funny cultural fail that we want to tell you guys about. Okay, so last night we had one of our friends over for dinner, and she was helping me make kind of like a spin on twice baked potatoes. So I grabbed the milk out of our fridge to pour it into the bowl so we could mix it up. And our friend says, "Have you ever seen milk like that before?" And I thought that she was referring to how in Quebec they sell milk in little plastic bags. So I said, "No, not really." We showed up and milk was in bags, and so we found this little pitcher and poured it in and kind of went with it. And so every time we would cut open the bag, pour it into this plastic pitcher that has a cow on the side of it, and that's how we used our milk. And our neighbor said, "Well, you know you're doing it wrong." And I said, "What do you mean we're doing milk wrong? How can you do milk wrong?" And she said, "You're not supposed to dump the bag into the pitcher. You're supposed to put the bag in the pitcher, and the pitcher holds the bag upright. And you snip off a corner of the bag, and then you can pour your milk." And I started laughing so hard. Nobody had explained to us how to use milk in Quebec, and we've been doing it wrong for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So even in Quebec, which is North America, you don't think it would be that different from from the United States. There are still differences, and we had a milk fail, but Margot put us back on track.
So, how are things going here? Ministry is going well. Every Saturday morning we have brunch, usually some baked item, whether it's scones or like a spice cake. And we have the language school students over, and we have a Bible study. We're going through the Psalms of Ascent right now. So that is going well.
On Wednesday afternoons, the girls come over for prayer time in our apartment with coffee and snacks, and that's been really fun.
And we spend lots of time praying. We take the kids as we can around the campus to kind of prayer walk about the different ministries and things that are going on around campus and in Sherbrooke, Quebec. So those are good times of just kind of reflection and bringing things before the Lord.
I've also been able to start helping out in the girls' Sunday school class on Sunday mornings. I'm their translator. And sometimes I don't translate things correctly, and me and the girls are all wrong in what we're supposed to be doing. For example, the teacher said, "Please go stand on a square on the carpet." And I said, "Okay, girls, let's go sit on the squares on the carpet." So I'm translating as best I can, we'll say that.
Yeah.
We're also trying to find time once a week or twice a week to invite people over for dinner, just to be able to love on them and encourage them and see how classes and life is going for them here.
So some ways that you can be praying for us during this next month. Pray that we continue to learn French well, that we can adapt to the culture here in Quebec while we're here. Things like learning how to use a milk carton or
A milk bag.
properly, things like that. And as we are just encouraging the staff and the students here on campus, that fruit will come from that.
We're praying for much fruit. And whatever ministry God puts before us to do, we're praying for much fruit. So thank you guys for praying for us. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for loving our family, and most of all for loving the Lord with us. Talk to you guys later.